Basketball was invented by Dr. James Naismith here in America in 1891. Since basketball was invented, it's become a global sport. Basketball is played in countries all around the world. There's even a international association called FIBA, which countries all across the world are a part of, and they compete in a tournament every 2 years to see which country is dominant in the sport of basketball. Basketball being as popular as it is around the world raises a big question. Who's the best player? Who is the best player in the world right now? Who's the best player to ever play the game? I think it's pretty obvious. I believe that Michael Jordan is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. Now, to prove my point, I believe it's most fair to compare Michael Jordan to another NBA player. I'm going to be comparing Michael Jordan to LeBron James. LeBron James is the most dominant NBA player in the world today. The game of basketball is more talented and more skilled than it ever has been before. So it's a very fair estimate to say that LeBron James is on a similar talent level as Michael Jordan. So I would like to compare their two careers. I want to compare some of their achievements, some of their records, and some of their greatest accomplishments that they've had. And I believe this will give a good gauge on whether Michael Jordan truly is the best player in the world. I found some stats about both of these players. I found stats from MJRecords.com about Michael Jordan, and I found stats on LeBron from BasketballReferences.com. On Michael Jordan, I found that he was on the first team All-NBA 10 times. LeBron James was on it 9 times. All-NBA simply means that you are the best player in your position. So if you are on an All-NBA 9 or 10 times, that means for 10 years you were the best player at your position. It's quite an accomplishment. Michael Jordan was also All-NBA defense 9 times. LeBron James only 3. Michael Jordan was Defensive Player of the Year once. LeBron James none. Michael Jordan was also MVP 4 times. LeBron James has been an MVP 4 times also. Michael Jordan has won 9 scoring titles, which means over the course of his season, he has outscored. His average is higher than anyone else in the NBA. LeBron James only has 2 scoring titles. I believe this last stat about their championships is the most prominent of them all. Michael Jordan has 5 championships in his first 12 seasons. LeBron James has 2 championships in their first 12 seasons. The reason why I believe this is the most prominent stat is because greatness is defined by 2 things: wins and championships. If you have many championships, you are known as a great player. Not in just basketball, in any sport. Same as if you were an actor. If you had many Oscars or Grammys, you would be known as a fantastic singer or actor. Awards mean something. They are very credible to people. If you have great accomplishments, award, and championships in the case of basketball, you're a great player. I also believe that this is the most prominent example, the most important example, because I want to look at their team around them. LeBron James, when he won his 2 rings back-to-back years, his teammates had a combined total of over 50 years of all-star experience. That is an insane amount of talent on one team. When Michael Jordan won 3 championships in a row, and then a break, and then 3 more in a row, he had a combined total of 8 years of all-star experience around him. He basically carried his team to 6 national championships, 5 in his first 12 years, with minimal talent around him. Michael had a good team, but not a team compared to LeBron James. Michael carried his team to do what no one else has done: a 3-peat, a break, and a 3-peat. I believe this alone proves my point that Michael Jordan is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball.